Phew, what a fearsome monster. I've seen worse. That one actually made me sweat a little. You two really are something. I'm completely exhausted. We'd be way worse off right now if we didn't have her backing us up. Yeah, wouldn't guess you were a student if I didn't know better. I'm glad I could help, so should we head back up? Definitely, I'm starving. Ha, you don't skip a beat, let's roll.
Mission accomplished! Great job, you guys!
Reward deposited.
So...
Whew, that hits the spot.
Huh? Is something wrong? Did anyone else see the Genesis light up just now?
On your toes, you two. Right there!
No way!
How did you notice me? Who are you people?
None of your business. But I've got an idea of who you are.
Between the silhouette of cat ears and the way she moves.
It's gotta be that Kingster Grimcat.
Who are you calling a kinkster?
So this is that famous thief. I can't see her that well through the camouflage, but she's wearing a really tight jumpsuit. That outfit's so adult. Oh, will I be able to wear something like that someday? Harry, stop! She's not a good role model.
Jeez, I've hardly known you a minute and you're already corrupting the kids.
Leave me alone! This is what Grimcat is supposed to wear.
So you admit to being Grimcat?
Oh.
Phantom Thief Grimcat.
Fine, sure. I'm Grimcat. You got a problem with that?
Couldn't care less, if I'm being honest.
Come on, you're meeting a celebrity. Anyway, what do you want? You don't look like bracers. If you're down here, you can't be ordinary people. Wait a minute. Are you trying to lure me into a trap?
No, not at all. We're just here because the CIA—
You're with the feds? This jerk's been asking for it since the word go. So, sorry girls, but I'm forcing my way through.
Seriously?
Do your worst, Toots.
This will be great training. Few opponents are as agile as her.
I'll teach you not to underestimate me.
Can't we talk this out?
Apparently not.
Get ready for a world of hurt. I'll show you how it's done.
Have some more! Like hell you are! You'll pay for that.
Is that much? I have no idea.
What?
There we go! A chance!
Loading enemy stats.
I'll show you how it's done.
Initializing drive.
Bring it on!
Activating skill! Here's some extra! A chance!
I'll show you how it's done.
Initializing drive. Activating skill.
Have some more!
Twilight kick.
There! Yes!
A chance! Aerial Buster! All you, Agnes!
Random light! White heal!
Thanks, pal.
Mary!
you how it's done.
Go all out! Give them your all!
Brace yourself!
Maybe you're not all talk.
Boost gauge
Deploying
linear
shield.
Do your worst.
Sucker!
Yes. There.
Ow.
Swift velocity!
A chance!
Activating skill! Now!
Hit him fast, fairy! Sucker!
Yes. Activating drive.
Bring it on!
Activating drive!
All you on yet? There!
Here goes. There.
Have some more!
Perfect chance.
Going all in. Hit him fast, fairy!
Target locked. You're trapped.
Are you kidding me?
But that was not entire HP bar.
Not bad.
You're quick on your feet. But ain't it time to close the book on this? Cause I can read your every move. How about you take off that mask before I take it off for you? I didn't know anyway that I think Van is the bad guy here. Maybe he wants the cash prize for information on Grimcat?
Ugh. You really get under my skin, you know that? I've had enough. It's time to pull out all the stops!
You were holding back this whole time? Look at life, she's got a battle aura. Oh?
I'm gonna put you in your... timeout. Oh, holy crap, when did it get so late? Oh, I'm in so much trouble. I hope you know this is all your fault.
You were one Jonessing for a fight. We won't keep you here for my training if you need to go. If you're in a hurry, you should probably get going.
Yeah, I guess so. At least the two of you have some common decency. But this guy's a dirtbag, and someday I'll get him back for smearing my name.
She's not exactly what I pictured. Even more of a letdown than I was expecting. There's no need to be so harsh. She was really strong though. Even before she powered up, I could tell she was a genuine warrior. Yeah, she was using something that ain't a Zypher or Ramda to cloak herself. I wonder if it has to do with why my Genesis lit up earlier. Alright, oh. What's the matter? Footsteps, lots of them. Over there! Not again.
What the?
Lady Luck just ain't on our side.
That's our line!
We sure run into each other often, don't we, Spriggan? How about you two and your new friend come fill us in down at the station?
Okay, you made it clear that you were there on a job given to you by the CID. When we can go, right? We are busy people, you know? Of course you can't! How do we know that working for the CID wasn't just a cover so we're secretly working with Grimcat? Oh, come on, it's a cop's job to prove we're guilty, not ours to prove we're innocent. You guys just suck at this. Maybe you should think about a career change? Say that again! So what, she steals something from a government building? After she told you she was coming too? But man, you still couldn't stop her? I mean, can't say I don't feel bad for you getting screwed over like that. But don't go taking your frustration out on good law-abiding citizens. You? A good law-abiding citizen? Besides, she only caught us off guard because she used the dark and that gas. Nate. Even putting Grimcat aside for a moment. What were you thinking taking a student and a child into a place full of monsters? To say nothing of a dangerous looking weapon the child had. Yeah, that one you got a fair point with. It's not like I told them to come with me, I was just respecting their decisions. As for a weapon, did you want us to take care of a tough CID request with our bare hands or something? I tell you, is this any way to treat people who work for the good of a country? If you were thinking of a country, you'd be a little more cooperative with its law enforcement. Yet you never share more information when necessary. With deadly weapons of unknown origin and now you're training children in combat? No one could be blamed for thinking you might be colluding with terrorists. So are either of you feeling ready to talk now? This is getting me nowhere. I just have to give up and hope Inspector Dasvani has better luck. Don't even think about it. What? I received hostage training. He won't be able to torture a word out of me. Torture? But if you must try, torture me and me alone. Please leave Agnes out of this. Thanks. But it wouldn't sit right with me if you were the only one who suffered. So we're going to suffer through this together. Ah, you're so kind. No one's going to be suffering anything. Press would have a field day. And you really shouldn't put yourself in danger like that again, especially with shady men like that one. I'm saying this for your own good. Yes, I'm actually questioning them right now. What? You're serious? What's up with that reaction? It's clearly not Renee this time. I thought it was going to be the CID again, not... Just who is that girl? Oh, whatever, just get out of here. You ain't gonna tell me twice. See you. Man, what was a headache I didn't need. This was all that Kingster's fault. I always knew I might find myself facing off against police one day, but I didn't expect it to happen so soon after moving to Calvert. I still can't believe I've now been interrogated twice in such a short time. Tell me about it. Gotta be rough for a model student like you, huh? I'm fine. I'm part of this operation now, too. Do you want me to teach you how to withstand torture in case you ever need it? I'm certain I'm not going to need that. Or so I hope. Anyway, why were we allowed to go like that? Was wondering the same thing. So was I. Should they aren't onto me? Anyway, that marks the end of today's training. Good job, both of you. How about we go celebrate? Oh, where are we going? To the movie theater we walked past earlier. It's on me. Really? Yay! There's one movie I had an eye on for a while, so this is as good a chance as any to check it out. And just so we're clear, I'm not being baited by the churros, okay? Oh, I'm sure. Then, shall we get going? I can't wait. Salvatore Gotti's newest work, Golden Blood. The man's done it again. Sure, the story's been done 1,000 times, but it's flashy and exciting enough to cover for its lack of originality. And casting Judith Lanster as the lead was an inspired choice. Let me guess, she's Grimcat? Shame I couldn't see a night showing of the uncut version. At least those Mont Blanc churros were as good as they looked. Maybe I can grab some more when we go out to pick up our commemorative pamphlet. Wait a sec. Hey Van? Are those moves just like... It's gotta be a coincidence. Right, no way. That was amazing. My heart was racing the whole time. I wasn't sure what to expect. It was really cool. But the main character's outfit was really revealing, don't you think? Yeah, I wasn't sure where to look sometimes. Not bad for a welcoming party, I guess. Stay in your seats, we got a special surprise for everyone. Huh? Judith Lanster.
Hello, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the movie. I'm the actress who played Zoe, Judith Lanster.
Judith, you rock!
No way, it's the real Zoe. Talk about lucky. Hey Van, is this coming with screenings nowadays? Nah, it ain't often movie stars come greet their fans. What a fun bonus for a welcoming party then. Few people get to see movie stars in the flesh.
For me, the most memorable scene to shoot was the escape sequence in the climax. The rain was beating down on us, and everyone on set was soaked to the bone. But Salvatore still made us do more than 10 reshoots. He yelled at me, "Judith, show more ass! Assertiveness."
Sure, I believe you.
He was so persistent. I was about ready to snap by the time we finally finished for the day.
That was great.
Then? It really is her, isn't it? I think you're right. Who would have guessed? Do you think we should tell the police? Nah, I spent more than enough time with the cops today. Oh, the sun's setting already. Don't know about you guys, but I could go for some grub. Me too. Those churros were a good snack, but I'm hungry again. You're a growing girl after all. Does anything sound good? There are plenty of options around.
If it's a meal you're after, I would be more than happy to provide.
Shit.
It's good to see you again too, Mr. Arkwright.
Oh god, it's Zhaoli. Cut to the chase. What are you doing here?
I'm in Edith to tend to some business, namely, meeting with you. My associates happen to run an excellent restaurant just down the way. Perhaps we can continue this conversation there?
I knew something was off about him. First the CID and now Heiyue. It seems like he's figured out my true identity too. I'll have to talk to Mom and Grammy about this.
Okay, what's up, Zhaoli?
My name is Sao Li, president of Heiyue Trading Limited. It's a pleasure to meet you both.
Heiyue, isn't that... Whatever you're thinking, you're probably right. Some see them as the protectors of the Easterners everywhere. But if you ask me, they're the biggest crime syndicate in the whole Republic.
Ours is an organization of many faces.
If you don't mind my asking, what can we do for you, sir? I've gathered that you and Van are acquainted at least? Awfully kind way of putting it. This guy's given me 2 jobs for Heiyue before. The mirror was good, but he was using me plain as day both times. Frankly, I was hoping I'd never have to see a smug mug ever again.
You wound me, Mr. Arkwright. Personally, I see great potential for a mutually beneficial relationship between you and me. So, might I explain our predicament while we wait for dinner to arrive?
By the way, I noticed he introduced himself as president of Heiyue Trading. But is that president of a cross... He was just a branch manager of a crossbill branch in the last games we had.
The truth is, I'd like you to visit Longport on my behalf.
Huh? I think I know this one. It's down south, right? That's right, Langport, sometimes referred to as the Dazzling City, is on the southern coast of Calvert. It's the second most populous city in the Republic and quite famous for its grand eastern quarter. And for being Heyo's home turf.
You see, trouble has been brewing on our doorstep. And not the kind we can simply ask the police or guild to address, mind you. Nor can our organization commit fully to addressing it so suddenly. And with all that in mind, I think what we need is a Spriggan's touch.
Hell no, this reeks of ace bullshit to me. Your nose is as sharp as ever, I see. Indeed, last month Armata set up a dummy company in Langport's new town. Ever since, people seemingly in their employ have been picking fights with us at every turn. The growing scale and severity of the conflicts mean that we can no longer overlook them meddling. You mafias can take each other out for all I care. Come now, surely you understand the difference between us and the likes of Armata. We are the great equalizer of Calvert's underworld. I'm not good with math. What do you mean? Unlike most criminal organizations, we at Heiyue understand the value of order. Yes, our activities are not always above board in a legal sense, but we have principles. To uphold those principles, we crafted a set of rules. For example, the trade of highly addictive drugs and human trafficking are strictly forbidden. We kindly ask that other criminal groups follow our rules too. This is how the Republic's underworld has remained stable to this day. So all the other groups do what you say because you guys are the strongest? Meaning Heiyue plays as much a part in keeping order in Calvert as the police or the guild? Precisely. I must say, Mr. Arkwright, you've gathered some promising assistance. You're too kind. But now that structure's falling apart. Correct. As Armata's risen to power in the last few years, they've become more and more rebellious. Its members have committed no shortage of atrocities, yet they show no remorse. They are challenging our control, and now lesser criminal organizations have begun to follow suit. Thankfully, none pose a significant threat. Not yet, anyway. However, if in the future Armata manages to wrest control away from Heiyue, all bets would be off. The rules would be rewritten, if not simply thrown out entirely. I could go on, but you undoubtedly understand the potential consequences by now. So, what are your honchos planning to do?
The Elders want our offensive to be swift and sure. To that end, we must approach with caution. Armata is no longer the fledgling organization they once were. Our timing and avenue of attack will need to be chosen carefully. We cannot allow their taunting to bait us into rash action.
Figures.
That said, one of our associates is nothing but rash. He's a charismatic young man who's on track to join Heiyue one day. But I'll hold my tongue for now. We can discuss the rest once you've eaten and agreed to help.
Look, I get where you guys coming from. But this sounds like a major pain in the ass. Again?
No?
Anyway, there's a lot to chew on, so how about we pick this back up tomorrow?
And that won't do. I leave for Crossbell first thing tomorrow morning. I need your answer here and now. That tortured look on your face has me optimistic about your reply. I should mention, though, you'll merely be on deck in case my other helper chooses to decline.
You're a real son of a bitch, you know that? Is the situation really that bad?
More or less.
I'm not sure what we're talking about anymore, but it doesn't sound like it's going well. Indeed, I'm not sure what one will choose to do.
This appetizer features the finest Central Eastern dried fruits, sourced from Valis and prepared using a secret recipe. Please, help yourself to as much as you'd like.
Bribe! Is this really dried fruit? Not like any I've ever had. Hang on, I ain't done with... Oh, it's like an explosion of flavor in my mouth. So sweet and flavorful, yet fresh and juicy. That was just picked too.
This is an extremely rare delicacy that even we struggle to procure. Should you decide to help, I'll see to it that you receive a care package containing 16 varieties of dried fruit. That's on top of your monetary compensation, of course. Consider it a token of our appreciation.
Whoa.
So, do we have a deal?
Pioneers. Man, that asshole really knows how to jerk people around. Guess you don't get a fancy nickname like White Orchid Dragon for being a slouch. Well, that should do it. Dingo and Model will take care of everything while I'm away. It's an early start tomorrow, and we're gonna be out for 2 or 3 days after that. Suppose it wouldn't hurt to hit the town for a bit before turning in. It's been crazy having to call 2 employees while on the job. Could go catch a movie. Haven't gone by myself in a hot minute. Though something smells a bit off in the city tonight, and it ain't old popcorn. Nighttime activities. Occasionally you will be able to walk around Edith at night as Van. Some locations are not available at night, but there are hidden quests to be found and connection events to enjoy. After completing all required events, finish up for the night by selecting Finish Nighttime Activities at the desk in the office. You can freely explore the capital at night. Oh, hi, welcome to my room. Yo, haven't been in here since I helped you carry your stuff in. Looks like you've settled in nicely. Yeah, thanks to everyone helping me buy my groceries. And the guys at Mom Mart were really kind. They let me borrow a bunch of their old furniture and stuff. Wow, ain't that nice? Just let me know if there's anything I can get you, and if you need help with whatever. Uh-huh, thank you so much. I still get a little homesick every now and then, but I'm having so much fun here. I'll have so much to tell everyone when I get back home. I wanna really rock their socks off. Okay, but I think I would end the episode in a moment. Yeah, and we take care of exploring the city tomorrow, or whatever, next episode. Until then, I'm Mace, and don't get lost.